Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Karloman Karling campaign. We could be doing all kinds of holy wars and things, but I don't really feel like playing the blob game right now. I feel like just trying to get Lombardy via marriage and stuff. Loses the trait. No. You're zealous? No, you're not zealous. I'd actually prefer if you did not be cynical. Now, we have been in power for a while. Can we change succession law? Yes, we can. Okay, so as soon as our vassals stop fighting each other, a son was born to Jute and an unknown father named Theodric. An unknown father? You mean me? Well, who else is she sleeping with? You're a bastard. Do we have the option to legitimize you? Because clearly she is sleeping with someone else. I'm really curious about that, actually. Why are we not the father? That one should be mine. We could bribe these two guys and get 26% more plot power, which would actually make a big difference in making this plot fire a little bit faster. So we'll do that. Being over 200%. It's a big deal. A daughter was born. My daughter. To the new genius woman. That's too bad. I wanted a genius boy, but... Fairly sizable revolt happening over in Umayyad. Is it? No, it's not. Oh. Interesting things have been happening down here. You can see how much attention I've been paying. It split. The Umayyad dynasty has split. That's another thing that's really wrong right now. Oh, he died of poor health. Excellent. But something that's really wrong in this 2.2 release version of Charlemagne is that, like, you'll notice that all these countries, for the most part, the Abbasids will end up with, they can basically revoke or, like, demand that people straighten up, like, instantly. So it's very common that the decadence stays low and you never see problems. But in my game, we're having some pretty big revolts. Anyway, there is a boy on the throne of Lombardy, so now is the time. Regardless of anything, we're going to attack. We're going to press the claim on behalf of... We have lots of grandsons who have claims. Let's pick the one that we like the most, that's the most likely to lead, that like we could end up merging the countries together with. So, we're going to be looking for... Let's do it this way. We'll... find this, and so we've got Karloman Karling, he's 12. I don't really like his traits. Okay, what about... Why is this on here twice? Okay. Albrecht and Karloman Karling. Well, it looks like we gotta go with the, Karloman, our namesake. That would be kind of nice, but no, it looks like this guy's gonna be the one. Alright, so he is the son, I think this is actually ours. I think we're the father. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, Christopher, you are our... third-born son? So if we wanted to merge the realms, we'd probably have to switch to elective succession. And to do that, we just need to get the vassals to stop fighting. It's possible. Now, elective has changed quite a bit, so I'm a bit concerned that it might not work the way that I expect, but let's just go put our kid on the throne. We're not going to raise our own levy. Just use the vassals. And we'll just start rallying in some of the troops. My reputation is ruined. Yeah, we don't need to kill her anymore. It's not a big deal. I may have done that wrong. No, you cannot marry my bastard. She's mine. Not that way, but, you know. No one can have her. Them's just the rules, okay? No! Leave her alone. Now, the grandson whose claim we're pressing, we should probably make sure that we are the educator. We already have 2. We're already working on Bruno, who's 9, and Andreas, who's 9. Let's pawn Andreas off on our firstborn son, I think it was. Albrecht. He's got 18 diplomacy. Yeah, we'll okay, go with him. And then we want to start educating this kid, at least for the moment. I don't care about that Duke. To see if we can straighten out any of these events, any of these traits. Ooh, look at that. Attrition just kicked in. Mountains, severe winter. It's pretty crazy. Let's see how the supply limit got affected. Severe winter, -5. Holy crap. So, normally the supply would be 7 plus 12%. 7,000. Now it is 2. So that's going to really stress the importance of military organization, which is already stupendously important because of the retinue size. And morale of armies, of course, is always nice. So we need just a few more points. We can bump that up. We'll just let him suffer attrition. I don't really care. We will need to fight a battle, but for the moment, just sieging down a good 6 or 7 provinces seems like a good start to the war. We do have a hostile siege there. Okay, you're done. This one's taking longer than normal. So we'll go pile on here. Try to speed this one up. And we need a new chancellor. Looks like Duke Ado just died. Well, our son wants to become chancellor, so I'm always happy to... Let's actually do both of them. Let's say you. Get you to bump up. Did you not bump up? Alright, fine. Well, the other guy then. Here's your improved relation, or your improved diplomacy skill. Our king vassal of France is the one that likes us the least right now. Why is that? Why do you have issues with me? Alright, fine. Well, we'll improve relations with you then. Looks like there's a rebellion happening here. We are at 39% war score, no major battles. And we're dead! Emperor Karloman rests in the arms of the Lord. Damn, I was hoping we could pass a different succession law. Now we are Emperor Pepin. We're stressed out, we're 51. We are still married to Kaiserin Elizabeth the Drunkard. She's the one who has the, she owns the Kingdom of Bavaria. So when we die, Nicholas Karling, a thoroughly average, terrible, high-learning character, will inherit both Bavaria and the Arumbian Empire. Now, we were under Gavelkind, but fortunately, because we had created the Empire, we didn't actually lose control of the Empire. But Adolf took over the vast majority of our direct vassals. Well, I mean, he's got quite a bit there. We only have 1 county right now. Still, it's not like we're weak. We've got 15k. We can only raise 6,000, so we'll want to keep these armies raised for a bit while we accumulate some reduced short range penalty. And that does kind of muck the whole thing up, because I'm the wrong character now. I can't combine Italy with this country. We have enough technology to advance military tech. Oh shoot, our capital moved. Started in 819, so it's been a couple of years. We surrender. Good. Now, our character has very little prestige. We need to get him built up quite a bit. We'll keep the army... Oh, fantastic. That's right. Even though we're not going to be able to merge the territory, because he is our dynasty member and we are an emperor and he is a king, we do get him as a vassal. So that's pretty good. So we need the Kingdom of Italy to do this. And we don't actually hold any kingdoms. Francia, Germania, Hispania, or Britannia. All we have is the Empire and the county. It's kind of weird. Well, let's just stand down the regiments. I don't care. You know what? If we get a rebellion, I'm not scared. We can handle it. The Kingdom of Italy. The ancient Lombard kingdom was established in Italy after a long history of migration originating in northern Europe. Along the way, the Lombards themselves have changed, both influencing and becoming influenced by the regions that they have settled. Now, it has finally come to pass that the Lombard lands in Italy no longer have a Lombard ruler, and this effectively spells the end of the Kingdom of the Lombards. We shall henceforth speak of the Kingdom of Italy, where the Lombard heritage shall live on. So that is it is no longer Lombardia, it's Italy. So if our wife were to die, then her heir is our son. He would become independent, and I highly doubt he would accept an offer of vassalization. There's the dangerous faction. King of France, trying to get involved, huh? It's not very wise of you. Well, that's one of the reasons why we keep money on hand. Our brother. Not very nice of you either. I think we just bribe pretty much everyone. Get them up a little bit. We need to get them to 80 to actually get them to leave the faction. But... now you... why are you even my vassal? You shouldn't be. You should be under the Duke of Gascony. You want control of Béarn and Marsan? Tell you what, you can have them both. And that's going to force her out of the faction. In a moment. And you are the Duke of Brittany. You serve us directly. I would prefer, really, for you to be under France, but... excuse me. We could create the Kingdom of Brittany. There's really no purpose to that, though. Other direct vassals that are issues. We've got Dauphine, which doesn't exist. Let's create that duchy. You are beneath us. You are also beneath us. You under the Duke of Upper Burgundy. Upper Burgundy's up here. I don't really like that you've got land down there. Same thing with you. So let's make you into the Duke of Dauphine. We'll transfer our brothers underneath him. And the faction will get a little bit smaller. We already looked at the Duke of Brittany. And you... You should be underneath France. So, we will... That's probably part of the reason why... No, he's not even upset about it, but let's transfer that duke. Why can we not transfer that duke? You're not at war. You are de jure part of France. The de jure kingdom of France exists. Oh, I think I see. Your duchy is Aquitaine, which is part of the kingdom of Aquitaine. That's the issue. Shall we create the kingdom of Aquitaine? Right now, we've got 1, 2, 3 kings. We've got Middle Francia, West. We got regular Francia, Saxony. Middle can be kind of ours in the region. We actually have 4 if you count Italy. Yeah, let's go ahead and create Aquitaine. Cousin. You're now a king. So you own some land that does belong de jure part of France. There's going to be some conflict there. This is part of the Kingdom of Burgundy, which I don't think needs to exist. It could. Having many independent kings is not that bad. I just like the idea of having like 5. Convert to local culture? No. Might as well go on a pilgrimage, right? Make it right with the Pope. Okay, and... finally we have the Duke of Flanders, who is de jure part of the Kingdom of Frisia. What the hell. Let's just create all the kingdoms. Kinswoman, sure. You are now the King of Frisia. Queen of Frisia, rather. East Francia hasn't been formed yet. And our wife has just died after a period of illness. Alright, we'll take the genius girl. We don't need claims right now, so... Do we want to become proud? No, that's the opposite of humble, and we just picked humble up. I think we'll say that one. Okay, well, yep, we're in Jerusalem, yay. Oh, we have terrible, terrible, terrible advisors. We need to change that all out. Let's improve relations with the Pope. We will scheme in our capital, collect taxes in our only province. We will train troops in our only province. And we will improve relations with the guy who has the most strength that doesn't like us, which is the King of France. And we're in a pretty good spot now. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. See you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.